artificial intelligence is advancing faster than many experts expected. New tools are already writing reports, analyzing data, creating images, and assisting with complex decisions. Because of this, many professionals are beginning to ask a difficult question: which jobs are most at risk from AI? While some roles may adapt and evolve, others could face significant disruption in the years ahead. In this video, we'll explore 10 jobs that analysts believe may be among the most vulnerable as artificial intelligence continues to reshape the modern workplace. Before looking at specific professions, it's important to understand how automation usually affects the workplace. Artificial intelligence rarely replaces entire occupations overnight. Instead, it begins by automating individual tasks within a job. For example, software can analyze data, generate reports, or handle routine communication much faster than humans. As more tasks within a role become automated, the structure of that job gradually begins to change. And in some cases, that shift can eventually reduce the demand for certain positions. The first job category often mentioned in discussions about automation is data entry. Data entry specialists spend much of their time organizing information, transferring records between systems, and updating databases. These tasks are structured, repetitive, and highly rule-based, exactly the type of work that artificial intelligence and automated software systems perform well. Today, many companies already use automation tools that can scan documents, extract information, and update records with minimal human involvement. As these technologies improve, the demand for large numbers of traditional data entry positions may gradually decline. This doesn't mean every role will disappear immediately, but it does illustrate how jobs built primarily around repetitive digital tasks can become more vulnerable to automation. Another job category facing growing automation pressure is customer support. For many years, customer service representatives have helped people solve problems, answer questions, and processes. Human agents are guide users through products or services. However, a large portion of this work follows predictable patterns. Customers often ask similar questions, report common issues, or request routine information. Because of this, many companies are increasingly using artificial intelligence systems to handle the first layer of customer interaction. AI-powered chat systems can answer basic questions instantly, provide troubleshooting steps, and guide users through simple, still important for complex or sensitive situations. But as automated systems become more capable, fewer human representatives may be needed to handle routine support requests. Another profession that analysts frequently discuss in automation reports is telemarketing. Telemarketers typically contact potential customers by phone to promote products, conduct surveys, or generate sales leads. Much of this work follows structured scripts and predictable conversation paths. Because of this, it can be easier for automated systems to replicate many parts of the interaction. In recent years, companies have started experimenting with AI-powered voice systems that can place calls, follow conversation scripts, and respond to simple customer questions. These systems are not perfect, and many customers still prefer speaking with a real person. However, as voice technology continues to improve, some routine telemarketing roles may gradually become less common. Another area experiencing growing automation is routine bookkeeping. Bookkeepers are responsible for recording financial transactions, organizing receipts, tracking expenses, and maintaining company financial records. Much of this work follows clearly defined rules and standardized procedures. Because financial data is structured and numerical, it can often be processed efficiently by automated software systems. Today, many businesses already use accounting platforms that automatically categorize expenses, generate reports, and reconcile financial records. These tools can significantly reduce the amount of manual data entry required in bookkeeping. Human accountants are still essential for complex analysis, financial strategy, and regulatory compliance. However, some routine bookkeeping tasks may gradually require fewer human workers as automation tools become more advanced. Another profession that could see significant automation is retail cashier work. Cashiers handle tasks such as scanning products, processing payments, issuing receipts, and assisting customers during checkout. These responsibilities follow clear and repetitive procedures that can often be standardized. Because of this, many retailers have introduced self-checkout systems that allow customers to scan and pay for items without the assistance of a cashier. Large stores and supermarkets across the United States already use these systems to speed up checkout and reduce staffing needs. Human employees are still important for helping customers, verifying purchases, and handling unusual situations. Another field experiencing rapid change is basic content writing. Many companies rely on writers to produce routine articles, product descriptions, marketing emails, and simple website content. These types of writing tasks often follow clear formats and predictable structures. Because of this, artificial intelligence systems are increasingly being used to generate large volumes of written material quickly. Businesses can now use automated tools to draft blog posts, summarize information, and create product descriptions within seconds. Human writers still play an important role in creative storytelling, investigative journalism, and high-level editorial work. However, some routine writing assignments may become less common as automated content systems continue to improve. Another profession that has already experienced significant automation is travel planning. Travel agents traditionally help customers book flights, hotels, and vacation packages. In the past, this process required specialized systems and professional assistance. Today, however, many travelers can search, compare, and book trips online within minutes. Digital platforms now allow users to review prices, explore destinations, and build travel itineraries on their own. Artificial intelligence tools are also beginning to recommend personalized travel plans based on user preferences and past behavior. Human travel experts still provide valuable advice for complex or luxury trips. But for routine travel bookings, many customers now rely on automated systems instead of traditional travel agencies. Another role that may be affected by automation is basic market research analysis. Many companies hire analysts to collect data, identify trends, and prepare reports that help guide business decisions. Traditionally, this process required significant manual effort to gather information from surveys, customer feedback, and market statistics. Today, however, artificial intelligence systems can quickly analyze large data sets and identify patterns that would take humans much longer to detect. These tools can generate visual reports, summarize trends, and even suggest possible interpretations of the data. Human analysts remain extremely valuable for strategic thinking and interpreting complex market behavior. However, some routine data analysis and reporting tasks may gradually become more automated in the coming years. Artificial intelligence is advancing quickly, and its impact on the workplace is becoming increasingly visible. As we have seen, Many of the jobs most vulnerable to automation share certain characteristics. They involve repetitive tasks, structured processes, or predictable decision patterns that software systems can perform efficiently. However, this does not mean that technology will simply eliminate human work. Instead, the relationship between people and technology is more likely to evolve. Many professionals will continue to work alongside intelligent tools that help them complete tasks faster and more efficiently. Roles that require creativity, complex judgment, emotional understanding, and strategic thinking remain far more difficult to automate. For individuals and organizations alike, the key challenge will be adapting to these changes and developing skills that complement, rather than compete with, emerging technologies. Understanding how automation affects different types of work can help people prepare for a future where human expertise and artificial intelligence increasingly work together.